a Biden spokesperson basically repudiated the sort of pro-choice Democratic left in a statement this afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, I'll bring that up. This just came across the wire a few hours ago.
I thought they were trying really hard to
yeah, right.
placate the white feminists.
Outrage erupts as White House calls abortion rights activists out of step. Let me see if I can get the quote. Yeah,
What?
so there was a Washington Post piece. Yeah.
Really.
Okay, so the apparent jab was made in a statement to the Washington Post responding to criticism of what many Democrats see as a response that has been too little, too late. Right. And this was CNN reported on this. I think the Washington Post did their own article about this, about how people were getting impatient with the Biden administration's sort of weak response to the Roe overturn. And White House Communications Director Kate Bedingfield said, quote, "The president has been showing his deep outrage as an American and executing his bold plan, which is the product of months of hard work ever since this decision was handed down." She went on to say that Joe Biden's goal in responding to Dobbs is not to satisfy some activists who have been consistently out of step with the mainstream of the Democratic Party, but to deliver help to women who are in danger and assemble a broad-based coalition to defend a woman's right to choose now, just as he assembled such a coalition to win during the 2020 campaign.
Okay. So I think that they're so used to like putting shit on like the Squad and the Bernie left that that's what they're trying to do. Like, because that's usually the language they use when they're attacking the Bernie left.
What, the activists, like the Black Lives Matter, defund the police?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of thing?
Exactly. I think they're trying to put it on that.
Right, but these activists they're talking about are the Pussy Hat people. That's what the Women's March was. So what are you saying? They're not the mainstream Democratic Party? I've never seen a more mainstream Democratic group than at the Women's March.
I think they're so at a loss that they're thinking that by, using those dog whistles, they can whip up the white feminists back to their side.
Right.
That's how I'm reading that.
Just like put out there, hey, right, because they're very responsive to the messaging that like, oh, no, don't push it too far, not defund the police, right?
These crazy leftists.
Right. They're jeopardizing us. They're hamstringing us.
Yeah.
But that's not working.
If we don't shut down those leftists, we're not going to be able to pass you can have an abortion up to 2 weeks after becoming pregnant bill.
But here's the problem, and this goes back to what we said at the top of the show. If there's one person on Earth who you could count on not to see through that bullshit, it's Deborah Messing, and she apparently now sees through that bullshit.
Oh yeah. It's not going to work.
Yeah, so
but
it's doing
that's. I took a minute to decipher, like, what are they doing? Oh, they're trying to punch left on this.
Well, of course.
In a really stupid context.
Of course. I mean, the activists. I mean, you're talking about Planned Parenthood.
Right.
I am hard-pressed to find...
You're talking about the women's organizations that basically tarred Tara Reid for you guys.
Right, exactly. I mean, I cannot think of any institution on earth that has been more loyal to the establishment wing of the Democratic Party than groups like NARAL, Planned Parenthood,
Emily's List,
who you're smearing now. Right, Emily's List, exactly. Who now you're trying to lump in with, some like street radicals that you always try to, pin your failures on. And it's like, that's desperate. It's so outrageous. It's so desperate. Exactly. Because, like I said, if Deborah Messing isn't falling for it, nobody is. Because Deborah Messing is as fucking dumb as it gets.
She's her and Alyssa Milano, they're like the queens of the white feminist shitlibs.
Right, exactly. And if they're giving you shit on the phone, it means that this is not going to
like if there were white feminist shitlib Asgard, they would be Odin.
Right, exactly.
Please clap.